Welcome in, Renegades. So I've been waiting to make this video. Anytime I haven't really made a video lately, it's because we were just waiting for this to happen. If Kamala Harris would have won, it would have been very bad for crypto, very bad for the United States. As you saw, crypto was very, very cautious and dumping before the election because if Kamala Harris won, she was talking about implementing some sort of non-realized capital gains tax. So that means if you hold $100,000 worth of crypto, if you've held it for less than a year, you're going to be charged somewhere around 40% interest on your crypto. So when Donald Trump became president, this is so bullish for Bitcoin, for ICP, for everything. The problem is ICP is sitting right around the same price that it was before the election, before the big dump, right? And so it's up 11%, but we're basically back to square one. Well, what does that mean? That means that any time right now is a good buying opportunity. We're about to see an altcoin run. If you look at Ethereum is going to start pumping now. Ethereum was waiting for the election just like Bitcoin was and hit a new all-time high. So now we get to ride the end of the year. So the cool part about the end of the year is there's a lot of tax implications for very rich people at the end of the year. And they don't want to be spending tax money if they don't have to. So basically there's going to be a big sell-off or a bit at the beginning of next year. There's going to be a big buying opportunity. So what they did is they made a ton of money this year. Okay, they made millions of dollars in profit. Well, now they're going to have to pay millions of dollars in taxes. Well, so how do rich people do that without borrowing? Unless you're borrowing money, how do they do that? So basically what they do is anytime like towards the end of the year, they're able to buy crypto at a very low price, right? Because they've already lost a bunch of money or they've made a bunch of money this year. So they probably made a bunch of money from the money they lost at the beginning of last year, right? So they lost a bunch of money in the beginning of 2024. Now they're making money at offsets their taxes. So they're not going to have to pay 40%, if they only held for a year, 15% if they held for a year or more. So what's going to happen is they're going to pump the hell out of crypto. That's why we always see pumps in November and December, because that is the cutoff for the next tax year. So once we get into January and February, we might see a pump this year because, people are taking profits, they're willing to pay a little bit of taxes. But when it comes to next year, not next 2025, but the year after that, 2026, people are going to be selling off in January, February, because they already made a bunch of money this year. So if they lost money here, they're going to be buying through the end of this year and the next year. And if they lost money, they're going to be buying until the end of this year and selling off next year. And that's the way I've seen crypto work. And with the election, with Donald Trump being pro-crypto, maybe he'll get some sort of Fort Knox for crypto, which will be a digital, basically just storage area for the crypto, right? So it'd be like Fort Knox of gold, but with crypto. And so that's where I see the future of the United States heading. With a president like Donald Trump, I actually hated him in 2020. I didn't want him to be president. But the other options are horrible. And he's pro-crypto. He's a little creepy. He's a creepy dude. I think a lot of rich dudes are kind of creepy dudes. But I think he's a Christian. He puts God in the center. So I have to overlook all that stuff. I really do. Like, that's one thing that makes me overlook it, is that we need God at the front of this country. If we want crypto to do good in the entire world, we need America to do good. America is the leader in everything from military to innovation to tech. Japan's great. There's other good places, but America all around is the top area with the most money. So if you really want to conquer the crypto market, you have to have America. You could have China, but it won't be the same without the superpower, because we have some of the biggest companies in the world. We have some of the most successful companies. And when you bring crypto and then have the government hold the Bitcoin, that's a great thing. But are they going to implement Bitcoin as a reserve? So this is what we need to talk about. This is going to affect ICP, guys. This is why I'm talking about this. ICP is getting ready for a massive blast off. I hold so much ICP. Like, I was just looking today. Yeah, Cardano's up like 11%. The graph is up 11%. ICP is only up 6%. And I'm thinking, well, did I make the wrong decision? Should I have trusted another crypto? That's not how ICP works, though. I've realized studying it for years, it might not pump when all the other cryptos are pumping quite as much. We're up, a nice amount. But when the other cryptos lose momentum, or when a big move comes in the market, ICP skyrockets. That's what I've noticed, from $3 to 21 in 2 months. So if we look at that as 7x potential from $8, we're looking somewhere, around, 50, it was some dollars, like 8 times 5, 45, yeah, like $62 or 62 bucks. I think we could see ICP somewhere around 62 bucks. And yeah, we're getting ready for some big guys. So honestly, I might have to sell. I have 400 crypto unlocked, 400 ICP. I need a car. I'm probably going to be moving from Colorado. The only job opportunity I've found here is Walmart. And I'm not trying to be an overnight stock boy. I have a job offer, and that's only $17.50 an hour. There's a job offer for me in Texas for $19 an hour. I don't really care for the snow. It snowed like 10 inches last night. It would suck to drive here. There's some things in Texas that I don't really like, though. I love that it's conservative, follows my values. But my mom's here, my brother, my nieces and nephews, I love them to death, and they're going to miss me, and I'm going to miss them. But I'm not going to lose everything. So I might have to spend $200. I'm trying to raise a GoFundMe. So guys, if you want to see me, get out of poverty, I've already done really well, guys. I came from nothing. I came from absolutely zero in 2020. I was on disability for migraines. I'd been on disability living in low-income housing for years. And I finally made something of myself. I just found something I was really good at, crypto. I made a lot of money in crypto, so I wanted to teach it. And I made something of myself. I got involved with Gofundme. I got involved with the Graph Foundation, CKB. Like all these different crypto companies saw my value, not just one. Like multiple companies saw my value. And I have to say I did really good for Gofundme. I think that if it wasn't for me being the catalyst, that the FTX debacle never would have came out. It wouldn't have. Six Flags never would have looked at ICP because of the crazy chart. Then he figured it out. But anyway, I came from nothing. So if you guys want to support me, like I don't care if I have to sell. I think it's like 200 ICP, half of my ICP off to sell. There's a car for $3,650. They have a couple of them right around $3,000. So if that one sells, because that's what happened last time. I was trying to raise $2,000 and then the car sold. So now I'm trying to find and that was just for a beater clunker so that I could get my car fixed. Then I find out my car is not fixable for less than $2,000 to $3,000. And I could just buy a new car for $2,000 to $3,000. I already put too much money in that stupid car. So basically what I'm going to do is raise $3,650. I already have $1,800 raised. You guys helped me raise $500 on GoFundMe. I raised $900 elsewhere. I'm going to sell my car for like $433 for this cash salvage place. And then I'm getting $500 for a promotion on credit. That's like $1,800. So I need $1,850 to buy this car. If not, let's see, $8 times 100, that's 800. Yeah, so like 200 ICP I'll have to sell if I don't get any more GoFundMes. But it's going to be a couple of weeks. I have this whole month. I just paid rent where I live. I paid my phone bill. I don't have any other bills. I don't need insurance because my car's totaled. So yeah, I'm just doing a GoFundMe. It's in the chat. If you guys have crypto, there is an ICP address down there. I hate asking you guys for help, but I'm in a really bad situation. I have a chance to make something to myself. And still, if I have 200 ICP and then I have 700 unlocked next year, I'll still do pretty good. But honestly, the world does not like the way that the spiritual world works. They don't want to see good people move from poverty, even to middle class. I'm not trying to be rich, guys. I'm trying to move from poverty to middle class, and the world does not want that. It's trying to take all my money. Every time I get a substantial amount of money for some hard work I do, that happens. But I'm resilient and I understand life. So I always have a contingency plan. This was part of the contingency plan that I didn't want to use. So we're gonna try to raise for my family, friends, ICP, other cryptos, anybody who wants to help be successful. And it isn't just that you're loading money into something. We're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna be rich. That's why I don't want to sell my ICP right now. It isn't that, oh, he has ICP, why doesn't he just sell it? It's like it's at $8. We're going to $60 very soon. It just happened at the worst time, and that's my luck in life, and it always has. But I work hard, and I overcome the hand dealt, and I make something that's worthwhile. And ICP is the opportunity. It is. Gofundme is my favorite blockchain, my favorite people, from Dom all the way down to your grant managers. So what's up, Timothy? How are you? New Zealand. Wow, that's a long ways away. What is up? Your want sing. And hit that thumbs up, guys. Help us get this video out. We're going to look at some price stuff. We're going to go crazy soon. Like, we'll be at 21, I think, in a couple of weeks. I really think that the altcoin season is about to happen. We're seeing it start now. We'll see. Memphis. Bro, Florida definitely took the Republican vote. I love that. You know, let's get into some stuff now. Some news. I love making content. See, a lot of people, even my friends that are big content creators, they're trying to get into crypto and then out. I love making content. This is my home. So let's talk about Internet Computer for a minute. Well, one, we just had the biggest bullish news in the history of crypto with Donald Trump being elected as president. Now you get to see why ICP is leading all other chains in growth and technical competency. So ICP's chain fusion usage is up 13x thanks to Bitcoin DeFi wave. And this is what I've been talking about a lot lately. This is a bubble with inside crypto, and I don't mean it's just going to pop and be gone. I think it's more like a bubble gum where you blow a bubble, it kind of inflates, and you have to deflate and blow the bubble again. And that instead of just like a bubble, which is a soap bubble, it pops, it's gone forever, right? So that's the liken that I like to make to the NFT wave, the layer 2 wave, and now the Bitcoin ordinals, DeFi, all that stuff that's now capable because of that technology. And ICP is utilizing it the best out of all of cryptos, and the network activity across all ICP protocols jumped 150% year over year, powered by Bitcoin dApps like RBO protocol, TAP protocol, and my favorite, Bitfinity Net. These guys be going to conferences. They're doing it big. They're bringing some very interesting stuff. This is a project, if you're on ICP, you absolutely need to be paying attention to Bitfinity Network. Okay, it's one of the very first decentralized exchanges on ICP. It is one of the most comprehensive, technically sound dexes that I've ever seen. I don't use it as much as I should. I should be using this more. But they've brought some of the greatest technology to ICP. And if you've slept on Bitfinity, don't do that anymore. Wake up. It's time. Bitfinity is fire. I've liked them since the very first day. So you can read more on their growth. But as you see, Chain Fusion subnets average messages day by month. September 2023, 457K to 8.2 million right now. This is cool. Now, we've just hit a huge milestone. Okay, let's just look. Okay, 4 billion blocks. That's 4 billion blocks. Bitcoin does 1 block per 10 minutes. Let's just say that. Bitcoin produced. Okay, so only 8 guys. 8, not even a million. So there's been 869,032 and only 800 Bitcoins per day, or 900 Bitcoins per day. But that's less than a million mined Bitcoin blocks total. And as you see, the Internet Computer has 4 billion blocks with 63 blocks per second. So how long would that take to mine all the blocks that Bitcoin's logged? So that is pretty funny to me. 4 billion, a wonderful milestone. That's probably the highest of any blockchain out there. I've never seen it. There might be one. Let me know in the chat, but I think this is the highest of any blockchain out there. So now what's going on here? It says Token Terminal says, well, through its partnership with Token Terminal, OpenChat, which is a decentralized social media, which is a social finance app, you can actually send, trade, and interact with crypto on this D app. On chain, it's all on chain. It isn't actually like on a social media site that you can use crypto. It's a blockchain protocol that you can interact with crypto on the blockchain. The messages are on the blockchain, everything, only one of its kind. But it turns transparency into a competitive advantage and continues to build trust with its growing community. And you can see that it has all of these Web 2 standard financial usage metrics. And it looks like there's a lot of these on there. Open chat. That's what's up. So you go into this. Let's see. Can we look? There we go. Daily revenue. Look at it grow too. Daily message count. Look at that. I mean, we had a lot of messages back in 2023, but it's a steady growth over here, and that's what we want to see. Monthly and daily active users has skyrocketed. I love this kind of metric. I love metrics. All right, guys, let's look at the price. What? Dude, what just happened? We were like 796 when I started this, and look at the volume. Guys, it's about to happen. Everything we've been waiting for is getting ready to happen. Hard times have to come if you're going to be successful. That's just the way it is. How can you be successful without hard times? Up 148% to 162.35 million. Love it. Look at this volume lately. Yeah, as soon as it went down to this 7, look, this is how you knew that it was going to go back up and you should have been buying. I wish I would have done a video yesterday. We were already up when I made the video, but yesterday, look at that volume. If I saw the volume at 126 million at 752 and then grow as we go up, not just this could be a sell-off, but as we grow and go up, the volume increases as the price increases, oh, we're going to blast off, and that volume doesn't stop either. Dude, it's about to happen. This is what I've been. We haven't seen. Look at this. Look at the last 7 days if you don't believe me. 50 million, 60 million, 50, 40, 50, 60, 60, 40, 50, 50, 50. Oh, crap. Now we're at 90, 100. Oh, it's about time for it's going down now. So as soon as that volume increases, you know it's time to buy that crypto. You need to buy it before it goes way up. Wow, that's some nice volume. I like that volume. I'm very bullish on ICP right now. It just sucks that we had to go down first, because we would have been at $10, $13, like I said. Okay, but Bitcoin had to dump us, and it's always. I understand the market, guys. Like, I don't care if you don't believe me. You should, though. You should watch my previous videos. I'm very good at this. Very, very, but the market lies to us sometimes. I'm very good at technical analytics. Okay, I can tell you what the market is doing, but when they manipulate and do stuff outside of the normal, I can't predict that. When they manipulate the market, there's no predicting. I can predict analytics. So when I see something, I'm a patterns guy. My brain just works in patterns, and it sees stuff. And look at that volume. I show you. Like, I show you this. It isn't just, oh, my brain works in patterns. I guess this. It's my brain works in patterns. I find exactly every single thing that it takes to give us the information that we need, like this volume increase. That volume increase tells me everything that I need to know. And it was right after the presidential election, by the way, where that volume started. So what I think happened is before the election, a lot of money was going into the election, guys. a lot of that big whale money, they're trying to get their favorite politician to win. And then after the election, they're like, cool, our money well spent. Now let's buy crypto, right? Especially Donald Trump is president. So let's go look at the price now. I don't know what that is. So EMA 9 is at 802. We are at 806, but we have a lot. We just started to get bullish, guys. And with us dumping first, this market is gonna very, very well tell us what's gonna happen. So we need to get above 859. And look at my line right here at 850, and look where this EMA is. Okay, I had that line drawn before I even knew it. The EMA was different a couple days ago, guys. Just know that. The EMA was different. It's Wednesday. So I predicted this before the EMA even reached here. It was actually below our line and then kind of went over and then reached our line exactly. So we're testing this downward trending resistance line. We did wick above it and we have gotten rejected. So this is a very important area. I would say right at about $8.11. If we can get above 8.11 or 8.12, the high, we hit this as resistance and bounced off, then we are going to continue to be bullish. Now let's look at the CFGI. I knew this was going to be super bullish right now. Why are the whales negative? What? It kind of pisses me off a little bit. Screw you guys with all your money, you jerks. If this is I'm going to be pissed. Neutral. That's why we're not going. That's why we're still at $8, guys. That's why we're not moving. All of you retail guys are in right now. Look at this impulse. This tells us a lot. If you understand what this means, this tells me a whole lot. Impulse, order book. Okay, so a lot of people are aping into ICP right now. Some people are selling. So who is selling? Is it the impulse, the retail that are very positive buying ICP, or is it the neutral whales making the order book neutral? Right? Damn it, dude. I hate it when the whales work against us. So those are the bear whales. We have bull whales that are fighting these bear whales. There's two sides of this story. There's the jerk whales that don't want us to go up, that just want to short ICP to the ground, which isn't going to work. And I can't wait till you get wrecked and we all make money. And then there's the bullish whales, which is half and half. And that's why we have neutral. But whales, the smart whales. So this is why the bear whales are stupid. They're dumb. You have a lot of money, but you're stupid. Let's just say that. So impulse means that retail is getting in. That means you're taking liquidity from the normal person. So if you're a whale, and I don't want them to do this. This isn't something I want, but this is what whales do. If you understand whales, they're going to be skimming off of this retail. They're going to be selling a little bit off of this retail, but not neutral amounts, because they want the retail to keep buying. If you sell when ICP is at a low level at $8 and you have impulse buying, which means people are buying that normally wouldn't buy, retail investors, that's what that tells me, that the whales are selling off as soon as the freaking retail are buying. That's stupid. You're a stupid rich person. Because if they're buying, they're going to keep buying as it goes up. And then you get more liquidity and more money in. Like if I was a whale, oh God, you guys are kind of dumb. But that's okay. You have more money than I do. So fair enough. Let's see. So very positive. At least on the short term, the whales are starting to turn positive. And as you see, the order book turns positive because the bullish whales are moving and turning the order book positive because impulse. So on the daily, they're waiting to see if the impulse continued. So now I kind of understand their stupidness. God, rich people suck. I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I don't want to be rich. Rich people suck. But yeah, so very positive. I guess they were waiting for the 4 hour because this is the last 4 hours. This is the last 24 hours. So they're waiting to see if impulse continued. That's what it, look at that greed, it grew. So now they're starting to turn positive. So pump it, whales. Okay, impulse is positive. The whole market's recovering. Quit being douches. Pump our bags, please. Possible sell on the 4 hour at $8? Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm going to get really... Okay, hold on a daily, at least. I'm really going to start to get mad at this CFGI. You're stupid. You're misleading people. That's why, guys, don't use this without me. Okay, hold on the hour at least. Order book negative. Why? I still think, since it's positive, not very positive, I think the whales are selling off on the hour. I do. Even though this is still positive, we have impulse. That means retail is not selling. Impulse would mean retail is selling. So this to me means the whales, some of the whales are selling. Very nail. A lot of big money whales. But they're buying too. Like the bull whales are buying up what the bear whales are selling. So the bear whales are going to get wrecked very soon. This is what it looks like to me with all the greed, and I can't wait for very positive technicals. We'll look at that in a minute. Impulse, which means retail. Volume, which means a lot of money in the market. Volatility, which means it's moved a lot. Price score, it hasn't really moved past that $8 range we've been in for weeks. So it's going to be positive and not. So these are so important, guys. This is why I use the CFGI. This tells me what the whales are doing compared to everything else in the market, and then you can judge that this is only the bearish whales. I'm good with only the bearish whales being bearish. With retail being positive, with the bullish whales being positive, and the bearish whales are losing, or this would be neutral. Right? Like on, what was it, the 4 hour? Was it the 4 hour? No, the daily. Sorry, the daily. As the neutral, right? So that means the bulls and bears, the big money going, pushing the price up, and the big money pushing the price down are neutral. But in the last 1 hour, they have become positive compared to the order book. So they're basically buying while the other big bears are selling. That's good news. Even though the price is going down right now, we have big whales selling, but then big whales buying it up as soon as these dummies sell when we're starting to go into the bull market after months of downtrends. You guys just obviously don't understand crypto, and you're just throwing money in the game because I'm not a rich guy, but I can manage your money better than you. So if we break out of this, we're going to 850. Okay, if we get a close above this level, we are going to 850 and a possible 941. That is an area that I'm watching a lot. We are going to have some selling going on right up here at this 850 area. These whales are going to take a little bit of profit, but that's the bearish whales. The bullish whales are going to want to get above this EMA right here at $8.58. Then, guys, it isn't going to be, once we move, let's go back. Okay, I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Okay, we're going to get a crazy candle. Look at this. So a lot of crap. We get a little, then just down, little move above the EMA. Look at this candle right here. We went from $5.57 to $12. That is more than doubling, like a 1.25x in a matter of 1 week. 7 days. 7 days. Look at that candle. Then we have another one over here that goes from $10 to $13. Then we have two over here that go from 12 to 15, and then from 15 to 21. Okay, they want to get you out over here. See how little 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of up. That's it. 4 weeks, 1 month. How many candles are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Almost a year. Only 1 month out of 12 months did we go up in a substantial way. We went up here, it got rejected. Okay. So there's very few months. So how do they get you out of crypto? They just beat you. Water torture. Just look up water torture. All you do, water does not hurt nobody. You could drop a drop of water on somebody, 1 million people one time, it would never hurt 1 million people one time. You drop 1 million drops of water on one person 1 million times, it's over. You beat them down. You wear them out. The money moves from the impatient to the patient. And it isn't just the impatient to the patient. It's the, hey, how's the world going to screw you over from now till then? That's my situation. I was very patient. I am the definition of patience. And this is the crypto that's going to make me life-changing money. I've looked at all of them. I've been involved with. I could go be part of the graph. I could go be part of any other crypto. I stick with ICP. The people, they took a chance on me, dude. That means a lot. CKB, all that too. But Gofundme has my heart, man. You know, Gofundme really did me good. No one in my life ever did me good like that. Nobody. And then it's a good crypto. I would still go to bat for Gofundme, but I wouldn't hold tens of thousands of dollars in crypto. You know, I love you, but I don't want to lose everything just because I love you. You know, but I think there's a lot of money to be made here, guys. It's getting ready to happen too. 1 more year. My mom holds 65 ICP right now. And so she's like, I'm going to buy a new car next year. That's what my mom wants, to buy a new car. So we're going to do it big. Yeah, go down a little bit. Try to shake out the weekends and do it. Just shake out the weekends. Okay, now let's do some price stuff. I've been talking too much. Sorry, guys. I've been having a hard time lately. When I have a hard time, I talk a lot. But yeah, so we have a nice double bottom here. ICP, I don't even really care about the technicals right now, to be honest with you. I'm going to look at them for you guys' sake. But if you haven't bought ICP, guys, I even tried to say, hey, landlord, take some ICP from me instead of cash. He's like, nah, not doing it. I'm like, all right, bro. You don't understand what I know. You can have ICP. You might have $700 right now, but you have like 6x in a couple months. Okay, go ahead. But I understand, you know, it's rent. Probably needs that for stuff. But man, ICP, guys. Double bottom. Well, I think we're going to at least end up right here, 1066, very soon. Very, very soon. I think this is this candle. We're seeing this candle right here, and we're going to see this candle next. So we saw maybe like a 20% gain right there. And then we saw like a 125% gain there. So that's what we're getting ready for. So I would watch this area. 860. That's an area where that sell-off right around that 850, where the 0786 is on the Fibonacci golden extension. Fibonacci extension, not the golden ratio. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is very good. We are definitely out of our downtrend. We have this big support line down here. Okay, this is good. Everything is looking bullish. Okay, and we're still kind of in this. It's a descending wedge. It's very good. You could say it's a descending broadening wedge, but I'm just going to call that a falling wedge. I'm just going to call it, I mean, God, that's a descending. I don't want that in there. That is not what I wanted to happen. But despite that, I'm just doing these as trend lines. That is a descending broadening wedge, but I think we're going to break to this upside. I think there is a little bit of bearishness in the charts because we do have a descending triangle. This is very, look at that, descending triangle. But we're not, look, this is only wicks all the way down to 580. There's no way Guys, I'm a technical analyst. This isn't financial advice, but that's not happening. I'm telling you. Like that's 100% in my mind. We're not breaking this 686. It's not happening. Not happening. Yeah, that's bearish. So let me see. The CFGI says there's bullish technicals, and I'm only finding bearishness. I mean, we do have that double bottom. Let's look at the daily. Jeez. Okay, we had our double top. Okay, we're getting ready to print an inverse head and shoulders on the daily. This is good. This is very bullish. Okay, so all we need now. Dang, I don't want the price to go down though. But it looks like it's going down right now from 8 something. So we might see a rejection on this trend line. If we break this trend line, it's not going to happen. But I do see a possible move kind of like this. That will make an inverse head and shoulders. And that will move us up to $9. So if we do go down a little bit in the short term, that's good. We are above the EMA 21 on the daily. This is perfect. Okay, let's look and see if we're above the 50. Because if we're above these moving averages, guys, we're going to start moving. Everything else, yeah, there was a couple things in the weekly, because that's the weekly, and we just turned bullish today. So that weekly isn't going to update to bullish for 6 days. So we don't have to, all that stuff on the weekly I just showed you, don't even think about it, because that we haven't updated on that yet. Okay, so we do have some resistance at 799. We're actually above this right now. So this is our very next big movement, is the EMA 50. That means, are we moving with the last 50 candles at that average price? So as you see, we were below it here, we were above it here, but the average price is right here. So that's what we look for, is average price. If we do go down, I don't see us going 750. 750. That's as low as I see us going. That went a little bit lower on this thing, but yeah. Then we're going to be moving up to that $9 range. Let's look at the 4 hour, because this is where the whales are getting bearish. What? This is the 4 hour? Huh? Dude, these whales are douches. I'm telling you. They're stupid. They don't understand technical analytics. What? It's only the bear whales, though. Don't worry. The bull whales are smart. The bull whales know what's up. But the bear whales are kind of stupid. A little bit stupid. I mean, there is a double top here. Okay, we'll give them that. But God, with the election, even bears got to admit defeat sometimes. There's a double top here, which could bring us, to touch this again at 760. That's 750, which would be very good for that inverse head and shoulders. So if this does play out, we do go down. They are bearish in the 4 hour. I can see why a little bit, because of this double top. But we already broke. So let's get rid of that bearishness. Okay, remember the bearishness, double top, Okay, but there's also bullishness right here, and even more bullishness than bearishness. We have an ascending triangle that broke out. It's not just an ascending triangle. It's an ascending triangle that already broke out. Okay, let's just do it way back here. This ascending triangle already broke out. We're above that ascending triangle. We could take it all the way back here. Okay, and we broke out above that. That is a continuation pattern to the upside. Now, if we close below this, if we go back below $7.92, then we are going to be back in this ascending triangle. We're going to go down and we're going to touch 761, and we're going to ride this. And this double top is going to play out. If this 4 hour candle, which is going to close in an hour and 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, an hour and 19 minutes. I was right. Hour 19 minutes. If we close above that, we are going to continue moving to the upside. Now, there is going to be another ascending triangle up here, but this will break this double top pattern. Okay, that's what we need, is a close above this to break this double top and keep moving to the upside. So by the end of the year, guys, we're going to end up back here by the end of November. Okay, this is my prediction. It isn't fact. This is my technical expertise. I do this every day. Okay, and then by January or February, let's say February, we're going to be testing, and this is based on analytics, not just a guess. This is between $12.10 and $13.50, and we could end up there now, but with the way the market has moved, I really think we're going to be at $13 before the end of November, but I'm being conservative and saying by the end of the year. And then when from there, we're going to get these big candles, and we're going to be moving up to that $20 range as soon as we get above this $13.50. Okay, and that could happen either in December or January, where we're going to break this point. So I think we're going to hit $13.50 by December, and then by January, February, we're going to be going up to these crazy highs. We're going to have a bear market in the bull market from February, March, April, May, for about 3-4 months, and then we're going to see the all-time high. That's what's going to happen, at least on my research. Could be wrong, but my research has never failed me so far. So until it does, we're using it. So yeah, watch these levels, guys. We're not going down below $6.88. We're not. We might wick down there again. I doubt it. I honestly don't think we're going to be going below $7.59. On God. Again, in my honest opinion. So ICP is getting ready to kick, guys. We've waited a long time for this, and I don't care if I have to buy another car. I'm thinking, well, I'm trying to buy a house one day. So even if it does take 2 more bull markets, if I have a good car and I can work and not have to sell my crypto, like say I have to sell 200 of my ICP, or you guys help me and I raise it all from Gofundme or donations, either way. Yeah, whatever happens, like I'm okay with whatever happens. I earned the money. I worked very hard for it. Dfinity saw that. They gave me a chance to make something of myself. They gave me the money. They didn't say, oh, you got to hold it, to become rich. You could sell it all right now. But no, I decided that ICP was the crypto that I'm going to hold. I could sell it for other crypto. I don't have any ties to Dfinity. I don't work for them. I'm an independent contractor. I do, love working for them and being part of it. But I really don't have any reason except, 1, they treated me good. 2, it's the best crypto out there. 3, look at the technicals. I'm an analytics guy. I'm a math guy. I'm a numbers, charts, patterns guy. And this, you guys don't even get it. If you're not a chart person, you don't get it. This crypto is going to start printing us money. If you never, guys, this is your chance. You had it with Bitcoin. I tried to tell you in 2021 about Bitcoin. Now, if I thought you could make millions of dollars with Bitcoin, this would be the crypto I would tell you about. We would be talking about, I'm still a Bitcoin renegade. I love Bitcoin. It's a store of value. It's the crypto that decides all the other cryptos. But do I have 71,000? And if I do, what does it go to 90,000? I make 20,000? Or do I put 10,000 ICP to make 100 to 200,000? You have to think about that. Yes, Bitcoin is the best, but ICP integrates Bitcoin. It has the biggest potential, and it follows patterns really well. And with this volume, guys, get ready. If the volume drops, we're not doing nothing. But if this volume continues, we go up to 200, 300 million. Get ready. It's time. We did it. So we did. I just love you guys. I'm sorry. When I ramble like that and don't get involved in the audience, just forgive me for that. I just get going. I love ICP, guys. There's no shilling. There's no paid promotion that could get me to talk about a crypto unless I feel that way about it. And I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. And I am. And I'm putting almost all of it on ICP. And I'm the person that says 50% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum, 10% all, but ICP is my chance, is my one chance. Eminem said you get one chance, one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. ICP just passed $8 right on live stream too. Damien's doing it smart, and I'm still collecting that ICP too. I should have locked it all up. I shouldn't have let this 400, but then I wouldn't have a car, and life would be really hard. So I don't know, guys. I might have to sell 200 ICP, but I'll still have 900. Sucks. I had 1,000. Whatever, though. The world isn't made for everybody to be successful, but I'm willing to make the sacrifices, you know. One maturity a day keeps the doctor away. I mean, Jerry can try to explain the whales, and Jerry's good for a lot of things in crypto, but when it comes to analytics, Jerry's second place to me. He might have more followers. I'm definitely 100% better with when it comes to charts and analytics and graphs and letting you guys know where it's going to go. I could talk about the tech all day, but I'm the kind of person that I want to appease Dfinity, but I want to appease my audience too. I want you guys to make money and not just be the Dfinity guy that just says whatever Dfinity wants me to. I love Dfinity, but guys, we're going to make money here. And that's the bottom line. And Dfinity's okay with that. They're okay with me not, kissing their butt with every single thing. I agree with 99.9% of what they do. But when it comes to price, they can't talk about that. So it just like I'm the price guy for ICP. If you want to know who's going to lead you the right way in the price, it's Bitcoin Renegade. Drunk live stream. Never. We would never do that. We would never do that. We need to catch up with other coins. Okay. Guys, I don't know how to make YouTube work for other coins. I blew up with ICP. I put a lot of work in with ICP. YouTube doesn't like me doing other coins. So if I do another coin, it's going to have to be under the ICP banner, and I don't want to shill other coins off of ICP. I'm going to figure it out, though. We might just, because it's not screwing my channel up. So I might just do other coins, and then when I come back and do ICP videos, they still do good. Because I do want to expand from ICP a little bit. It's still my main hold. And it will again. So this is the thing, guys. Okay, let me explain this real quick. I've watched a lot of cryptos, and it seems like every time I hold a crypto, other cryptos are outperforming the crypto that I'm holding. Every time. It doesn't matter what crypto. If it's a meme coin, if it's a layer 2, if it's Ethereum, every other. And that's just the way of the market. And I think they do that very strategically to make you think, oh, crap, I need to sell this crypto at a loss so I can buy some other crypto that's moving. Then it doesn't move and you lose more. So basically, when it moves, it moves. So the only real way to make money in crypto with ICP is to just hold it until that $21 comes from $3. Then you sell some ICP, okay? And then you buy back in when it goes down. But for the bull market, I'm waiting for $60 to $100. Once it gets to $60 and $100, anywhere in there, I'm comfortable with selling. I'm going to be watching for signals of market reversals. If we start to see a big pullback, I'm going to be selling and then buying the dip. And I'm only going to be doing that with a certain amount of the ICP. I'm going to take 1/8 of my entire portfolio. One is going to go till next year, and the other one is going to go to the next big pump, which is going to come soon. So that's why I hope I don't have to sell any of the ICP right now, because I want to ride this pump, and then I could buy a car with the ICP that I make from the ICP that I already have. So I don't have to sell any, and I make 600 ICP, sell 200, still have 400. You know what I mean? So we're going to move big. Months ago, this tells you that when we move big, that the market doesn't want you to make money, that the rich people aren't going to just let you have free money, that you have to understand the markets. But, bro, you said it all right there. It was the best top mover. And that's going to happen again. We're going to wait for that moment. It isn't that, oh, yeah, you're going to be rich overnight. We don't say that on this channel. But if you wait, you watch, you listen, we become rich together. We're still away from March highs. Bro, it's going to happen quick. A week or 2 weeks. We're going to be back at 21, and then the real bull market begins. That's what's, bro, I've seen it. I've watched every bull market, even that I wasn't a part of. Every one. I went back and researched them. It is the best investment, dude. It is. I could be investing in stocks. I could just put all my money in CKB, which is a good investment, but I could put all my money in the graph. I could put all my money in, and I tried that once. I got scared. I'm not doing it this time. Definity, ICP, that's where my money stays. As long as I don't get wrecked by the world in the meantime. The world forced me to sell it. That's the only way. Is if I'm forced to sell my ICP. That's it. You can't make me sell it, from price movements. It's not happening. We're a downtrend. But the election, bro, that's all we were waiting for. We're moving out of that. So this is what I was talking about months ago. I love you, Davian. Bitcoin is broken the all-time high. This is what we needed to see ICP move above the $10 range. We have the volume. We have the average volume on the weekly, which is the most important. We have the retail impulse. We just need the whales to get on board from the bullish side and the bearish whales to turn bullish, and there's nothing stopping us. It's not easy to get hype, and we don't need it. So it's my job. It's all the other content creators' jobs in the bear market and in the down times to create this hype around these cryptos. And then once the bull market comes in, our job is not done, but it's fulfilled. There's a difference between being done and being fulfilled. Our job is to get you from the crap to when we start to go good. That's the way that the market works. And that's why I'm here, because I'm able to deal with the psychological. It's the physical that I can't deal with. When the world breaks my car, some lady runs a red light, wrecks my car. The insurance says I need a camera to prove that she did it, so they don't fix my car. Now I have to sell ICP. Not because I was like, oh, ICP went down to $7. I need to sell because my vagina hurts. Like stuff like that. It isn't me. But the world sometimes forces you. My car is going to cost $2,000 to get a car fixed. Then I don't know how long that car is even going to last. So I could just buy another car for $3,600 for 120,000 miles. It'll last for 10 years. So but whatever, dude. You can't psychologically beat me out of the game. You can't. You can physically beat me out of the game. That's about it. At the end of the day, ICP is going to be one of the best cybersecurity cases on earth. And there's so many technical aspects, guys. I don't have enough time to go over that. We're just talking about the bullishness next, because we've been talking about the tech during the crap. And the tech is amazing. I could talk about it all day. I love the tech. But honestly, I don't have enough time to talk about all of the cool things that ICP does. One, I just tried to, I'm not going to tell you what crypto it was. But guys, I remember why I won ICP. I hate that stress. Trying to get my crypto sent to a place I could sell it that's not ICP, that takes so long and costs so much. And then there's like 10 barriers that they set up so that you can't send your stuff. They're like, nah, you got to do this. And sorry, if you don't do this, you can't do this, this, and this. And then you could do that. Then you could sell it. And I'm like, dude, I remember why I love ICP. Bro, I hate that. That is the worst. It stresses me out so much. I don't like that stress. That's why I moved out, bro. That's the original reason I moved to ICP, is that crap. Oh my God, dude. I just want to sell my crypto real quick on Coinbase. Real quick. Sell my crypto. Move it there in seconds. Sell it. I love ICP. God, it makes life easy. You bought ICP right before the 11 to 21 move. And I told my family to buy it $12. I stick behind that principle. I think ICP is a steal at $12. I think you guys are basically winning the lottery if you're buying it at $8. But guys, ICP, guys, let's just talk about this from an investor standpoint. So let's just say you have 100,000, you have whatever amount in Bitcoin, it's $100,000 at the top of Bitcoin. You want to move that Bitcoin and sell it and move it to your bank account. Well, one, you're going to pay probably $500 to $1,000 to move that Bitcoin at the peak of the bull market, $500 to $1,000. Okay, so you might have made, $30,000, $40,000, but you're going to have to pay $1,000 of that in fees. Another one, you're going to have to wait. So say Bitcoin goes to $100,000. You're like, cool, I'm going to send my Bitcoin over there and sell it at $100,000. Well, it takes an hour to 2 hours to get there. Bitcoin's back down to 90,000. You just lost $10,000 in an hour. 1 hour. You lost $10,000. It took too long. You paid a massive amount for it to take that long, and now you just lost a lot of your profit. We don't want to do that. We want to, okay, ICP is whatever you have now. It's worth $100,000. You send $100,000 to Coinbase at one time. Sell your $100,000. It's there in 1 second. I send it. It's literally there in 1 second. How much did it cost me? $500,000. Less than a penny. Wait. You don't have to wait an hour. You don't have to pay $500 to $1,000. You could sell it at the price that it is right now that you want to sell it at. Come on, guys. I mean, dude, you can talk about the tech all day, but when it comes to use case, when it comes to investing, when it comes to somebody who wants to make money in ICP and still be involved in the stuff, but like, I'm an investor. I want to make money. How many of you want to make money? I know at least 50%. Yeah, 8-year gang. I'm 8-year gang too. I have my 8-year gang bag. But I also have my let's get some stupid money bag too. And I want to get that stupid money with my stupid money bag. Okay? I'm sorry. I get really passionate about it, but it's true. Like, you know, I'm a stress case, guys. I'm a stress case. Okay? So little things stress me. Big things don't stress me out very much, like that car accident. I just wanted to make sure the lady was okay. But little things like my money, you send my money, you take my money, that stresses me out a lot. A lot. So being able to move that stress. So stress, what is that going to create? Psychological impairment for the crypto market. So why do they want you to wait a long time? Why do they want you to pay a lot of money and be stressed out about you selling your Bitcoin? So you make a mistake, so they make money off of you. Pretty simple, right? I mean, it's just the tactics of big business, and you're going to have that in any business. So we combat that on this channel. We find out, hey, how do we make this the simplest execution as possible? How do we make the most money with the least stress? Internet computer. No other crypto does it like that. No blackouts. It just eliminates that super high barrier for entry and that super stressful staying in crypto. I'm done. You took $1,000 in 2 hours of my time and I lost $10,000. I'm done. I do. For that, especially once. So let me just explain this. We went from $3 to $21 without the big gas fees, without the big part of the market, without the most stressful, because people are going to be looking for other chains. So we saw ICP 7x in less than 2 months without all of that. So imagine I'm out there, and that's how I found ICP in the first place. Let you know, I was sick of Ethereum transactions, the time, the speed, all that BS, and no other chain. And so I found ICP. And so I started using it for that reason alone. Then I found out the tech afterwards. But that is the reason I used ICP, 100%, the only reason. ICP was the fastest, cheapest, and I could keep the value of my money. I earned that money. I traded crypto. I spent a lot of time accumulating that. Why do I want to give it to someone else? And why do I want to let them just manipulate me out of my money? Absolutely not. So will it outperform other coins? Absolutely. And soon, yes. I think we're going to be in top 15 very, very soon. Once that big money starts moving into ICP, people start utilizing it because the GUI goes up. We're good. We're golden, guys. Sorry, I've been for an hour. Been on for an hour. I just want you guys to understand. I'm so bullish on ICP. I would never sell ICP if I was rich. I would just hold it, but I want to make a lot of money, and I think there's a lot of money to be made with this crypto. So do your own research. All of this is my own opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would definitely research what I say. I would look into what I say, and if it's true and ICP is for you, then do. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP.